Hello, and welcome to the Scroll of Uplift. Have you ever felt that hollow, sinking, deeply unsettling feeling of being existentially lost? It's a profound sense of disorientation that settles in your spirit, often when everything on the surface seems fine. The world often makes us feel as if we are supposed to be holding a perfectly drawn map. A highly detailed, color-coded, single highway to success, happiness, and ultimate fulfillment that everyone else seems to be following with effortless grace. They appear to glide along the path of their predetermined careers, relationships, and life stages. And here you are, standing alone in a quiet, confusing field of possibilities, holding nothing but a growing sense of panic. The sheer weight of this anxiety, this perpetual feeling of being stuck or behind, stems from the immense cultural pressure to know the final destination. We're conditioned to believe that life requires a meticulously crafted 5-year plan, a grand, overarching purpose, or a singular final answer written in stone on our 20-something or 30-something birthday. But I'm here to tell you that this is the fundamental myth of a well-lived, authentic life. The truth is, the experience of being lost is rarely about the failure to identify where you are going in the long term. It is fundamentally about the failure to know how to navigate where you are right now. It's a profound disconnect, a painful misalignment in the present moment between your actions and your inner truth. Today, we are doing away with the crushing pressure of a grand, borrowed map. We are replacing the external expectation with the enduring, quiet peace of an internal compass. We're reframing finding clarity not as a sudden, frantic, mountaintop discovery, but as a slow, patient, and deeply compassionate process of personal alignment. And to anchor this journey in practical reality, I'll be sharing a gentle yet powerful tool: the value veto exercise. When we chase the ideal of the map, we engage in what I call destination obsession. We become convinced that the solution to our confusion lies externally, at some definite point in the future. Once we get that job, move to that city, or meet that person. So, what is our immediate, anxiety-driven response? We panic. We frantically scroll through the curated lives and highlight reels of others, and we desperately compare our blank field to their vibrant, seemingly finished portraits, hoping that someone else's rigid, fixed plan will magically fit our own unique spirit. But the pursuit of the map is a guarantee of spiritual exhaustion. It forces you to constantly look away from yourself, perpetually searching for external validation. It causes you to make major life decisions based on fleeting social trends, on what society tells you to value, or on what a younger, less experienced past version of yourself decided. This leads to profound and draining internal friction. You are constantly rowing against the current of your own deep-seated nature and intuition. This is the key, critical difference. A map is a fixed, inflexible plan designed for a known destination. If the surrounding landscape changes, or, more crucially, if you realize the destination itself has lost all personal meaning for you, the map instantly becomes useless. It turns into a source of stress, self-doubt, and profound paralysis. But a compass is a universal, trustworthy tool for present guidance. It doesn't need to tell you the final, far-off location. It simply and reliably tells you where your true north is anchored, allowing you to choose the next right step with confidence, regardless of where you currently stand. Your true north, the reliable constant, is always anchored in your core values. We achieve genuine, lasting clarity not by forcing ourselves to commit to the biggest, most intimidating step, but by consistently taking the smallest, most aligned step. This is the simple, yet profound, core of the value veto exercise. It requires only 5 minutes of mindful reflection, yet it shifts the pressure from the impossibility of knowing your entire life path to the enduring peace of simply trusting the integrity of your immediate, daily, micro decisions. To begin, you must first identify your 3 core values. You must be highly selective here, because a reliable compass must be focused and unambiguous. In your journal or notebook, reflect on these questions to guide you toward the essential principles of your nature. 1. What makes me feel truly energized, deeply engaged, and fully myself without the need for any outside approval or validation? 2. What drains me most consistently or causes a deep, lingering sense of resentment, friction, or guilt when I ignore it? 3. What is the one single, non-negotiable principle I want guiding my next 24 hours, even if it means saying no to opportunities? Think freedom, connection, peace, growth, integrity, creativity, service. Choose your 3 potent words and write them down. These are your new internal filter, your private advisory board. Now, use these values to veto or approve choices as they arise throughout your day. Imagine your 3 core values are growth, connection, and peace. Here are some examples of the value veto in action. Number 1, decision, veto example. My work inbox is flooded, and I'm tempted to work through my dinner hour just to clear it, even though I planned a peaceful evening away from screens. Veto check. Does this decision serve my value of peace? No, it guarantees exhaustion and anxiety will follow me into the evening. The veto. Veto. I will close the laptop at the scheduled time, choosing to honor my value of peace over the temporary, false satisfaction of an empty inbox. Number 2, decision, approval example. I have a free hour. Should I spend it aimlessly scrolling on my phone, or finally call a long-distance friend I miss? Veto check. Does calling a friend serve connection and contribute to growth by strengthening an important relationship? Yes, immediately. Does scrolling serve any of my core values? Not in a meaningful or sustainable way. The approval. Approved. I will call my friend, trusting this small, aligned step is leading me back toward my true center. Number 3, decision, veto, and reframe example. I saw a competitor launch a new video on a trendy topic. I feel compelled to drop my current project, a deeply researched personal topic, and pivot my focus to replicate their success. Veto check. Does this serve growth in skills, knowledge, or peace? No, it serves anxiety and external validation? Does it serve connection to my most authentic audience? No, it risks making inauthentic content. The veto and reframe. Veto. I will stick with my current meaningful project, choosing integrity, a proxy for growth, peace in this moment, over external pressure. The profound power of the value veto isn't in what you achieve or suddenly commit to, but rather what you bravely and consciously eliminate. Every time you veto a decision that is out of alignment with your core truth, you clear internal noise, doubt, and wasted energy. The more noise you clear, the clearer the remaining path. The next small, obvious step becomes. Remember this foundational principle. Clarity is simply the cumulative effect of 1,000 aligned micro-decisions. You don't need to know the name of the mountain you are climbing, or even if it's a mountain at all. You just need to know that the next small step, the one that feels like connection or peace or growth, is the right one for you. Trust that single, honest step. Commit to this simple value veto exercise for just 1 week. By the end, you will begin to see a reliable tendency, a consistent, natural direction your soul is already trying to guide you toward. That undeniable, persistent tendency is your new clarity. Remember, the feeling of being lost is a universal human experience, not a personal failure. Be patient and compassionate with yourself throughout the process. The most important alignment you can ever achieve is the one between the depth of who you are and what you are doing right now. If this video resonated with you, please like and subscribe. Until next time.